Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB Network is stepping in, Bo Bichette, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the shortstop, number 11.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So digging in now, number 8, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. LeBlanc, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The tag, and he is out. On to first, a double play. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And one batter in, and the Blue Jays are going to have to handle a threat on the base paths. Here's D. Gordon now.
The second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll just tag him here for the out. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Reed Foley, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his third season as a major league player. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Starting to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. He's set. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. Settling in now, Omar Narvaez, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second, and the 2-out threat will not. At the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 4-1.
No strike.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. A full count, 3-2 to Rendell Grichuk. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in next, the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. This pitch is popped up. Gordon is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Derek Fisher the next to bat.
Left fielder, number 20.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Man at second here with 2 away. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. Heading out towards shallow right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Dan Vogelbach is next. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The designated hitter.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from
a swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Popped him up.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Next for Seattle, number 23, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Bichette gathers it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Standing in, J.P. Crawford will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Keon Broxton would be next. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Cue shot here out towards short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the outstanding outfielder Keon Broxton. In there, strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But not in time as he's across with the run. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And up next is Speedy D. Gordon. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Starting to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Waiting on it is Smith.
One down. Ready now, Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. And this is on the ground for JP at short. And there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bo Bichette, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here's a shot out to right center field. This will kick up against the wall now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Digging in to try it again. Number 8. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lifted in the air out to center field. Croxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out. So striding in, Domingo Santana. He singled his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Santana.
Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Kyle Seager. First pitch on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Fisher's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Pops this one up. Jansen shading to his right, and that retires the side. Next will be the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Seager moving to his right, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rendell Grichuk, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. The 2-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
There's ball 4.
The batter. The
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Grichuk stands at first with 1 out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Heading after this is Broxton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for the Mariners, Daniel Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Coming to the plate now, number 23 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
3-1 to him now. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in now, Keon Broxton. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now.
1 sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Line to the right side. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in for the Jays, Brandon Drury. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Striding in to Oscar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side, but foul. Drury aboard here at first with nobody out. Skied into very shallow right.
Waiting on it is Smith.
He's got it 1 away. Up next is Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The batter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bo Bichette. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. The 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Crawford onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Number 27.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Smith. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. And a second run is across. And a relay to the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play. Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk. It was a walk in his last trip, and he fouls this one off. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has, and that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Grichuk, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Matt Wisler enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Number 20, Garrett.
From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Grounded to first. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another shot now. D. Gordon 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Digging in, Domingo Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
The 3-1. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Kyle Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
The catcher.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. And another. Brandon Drury will bat next. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Number 3, Brandon Drury.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. One out now in the Toronto sixth inning. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is there, and that's the second out. Striding into the box, Danny Jansen. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Popped him up. Gordon is there for it, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Daniel Vogelbach, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Throw won't get him. So coming to the plate, number 23, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Tim Meza takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning.
Number 58, Tim Meza.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. At the plate, Keon Broxton will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Bo Bichette. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Number 11.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, number 8. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Seager in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he had that big 3-run bases clearing double in his last trip to the plate. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Broxton's under it.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Malik Smith. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Now a bunt attempt here. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2. He pops it up. Bichette is calling for it. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Lined into right, a base hit. So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Randall Grichuk. Past battles with Matt Whistler. He's just 2 for 9.
Number 15, Randall.
Line towards center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Stepping up now, Justin Smoak. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Santana racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to bat for Toronto, Derek Fisher. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Digging in, Brandon Drury. He's working.
Brandon.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And now he's able to get back into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Number 65 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Number 65.
And he lays off there 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. The count now at 2-1. Fisher on third. Drury is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Another try at 2-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Number 9.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Omar Narvaez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Hit back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and that's the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Vogelback. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. They turned him loose on 2-0, but he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, number 23. Last time through was a base hit. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk moves over, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 11.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Number 8.
Now at the plate, number 8. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball in there for a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So stepping in, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Number 4.
Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away.
The right fielder, number 00.
At the plate, Malik Smith. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. A high fastball is in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.